Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Pagel's Podcast. Today is going to be another step inside my blind life, and I'm going to describe to you how do I actually use my phone. The first thing I've come to learn is that the best phone for the blind is the iPhone, because it has we'll call it a program in it naturally in the settings called VoiceOver. And what VoiceOver does is it will not only read the screen to you, but it makes it so you can navigate the screen without having to just, let's say, randomly press in different areas. So it starts off by you are in the top section of the screen, whatever you're in. That could be the home screen or the web browser, any app that you're in whatsoever. And it will read off to you, what is this button or text field, object, etc. So from there, I'm like, okay, well that's nice. That's the back button, but I need to know more about this page before I do anything. So to move around the screen, I want to start selecting the next object or button or text field. So then I swipe a finger to the right to go to the next thing, keep swiping until I find something I want. Oh, I found a search field. Well, this is what I want. So to get into that, to activate anything, this could be buttons, search fields, whatever. That's a double tap with one finger. It'll then start to open, and I want to type. Well, I have two options for this. I can either do the standard typing where I drag my finger across the keyboard, and then once I find that letter that I'm looking for, I can double tap anywhere on the screen to input it. But the other I like to use most is called Braille Screen Input. I rotate my fingers clockwise or counterclockwise on the screen until it says Braille Screen Input. I then turn the phone screen away from me, and I can basically tap the screen with either one or up to 6 of my fingers, and that will input a Braille letter instead of me having to search for things or use voice input. I find that this is the easiest way to type as a blind person. And so that's the typing experience. From there, let's say I've put in my search term on Google or YouTube. Okay, now I want to get to this how to play whatever on guitar. I keep swiping to the right. There it is. Double tap, and it'll just open it right up. Now, a fun part of this is they've made it to where you don't have to find the play button to pause or play, etc. You can take 2 fingers and double tap, and that will, at any time, pause or play, and it just makes things a whole lot easier. There's a lot of voiceover functions like this, such as, oh, I got this text message from this guy with a strange name. I have no idea how to spell it. What do I do about that? I will then use what's called the rotor by rotating my pointer finger, my thumb, clockwise or counterclockwise in a circle. It will then continue to say different options like words, characters. There's what I want, characters. I'll then swipe down with one finger so that way it can say the name, B-O-B. And now I know how to spell it. That's a good little introduction to the phone. There's a lot more to it with VoiceOver, but it makes things a whole lot easier to use. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and have a great day.